Hi, and welcome back to the channel. So, we have the exhaust. It's unboxed. It's ready for install time. We're going to go ahead and install it. We have some testing to do. We're going to do some timestamps, and I already kind of have that on the board, and I think we can talk about it here. So, time tracker. Which app are we using, Jason?
It's going to be the Racing Tester app on Android.
Racing Tester app on Android. That works for me. We're going to do like a 0 to 35 mile per hour to see how fast it was. One thing that we won't be able to catch is the stock results. We don't have any stock results. If anybody out there wants to provide stock results from 0 to 35 miles per hour, more than happy for you to send that our way. But we're going to go ahead and test the intake and 11-gram weights in the Navi and see what the 0 to 35 is. From there, we're going to install the exhaust and then do the intake, the weights, and the exhaust time test of 0 to 35. If we can get it running, right, we might have to tune it. We might not be able to get that result. That's reality. You know, it might be too much open air and has to get tuned before we can do that. And then finally, we're going to install the carburetor. So then we'll do everything and do a test to see you know, how fast can we get it to from a 0 to 35 mile per hour standpoint. So yeah, stay tuned. We will get some audio of the stock exhaust. We will get some audio of the new exhaust. We'll show how to install it. We'll show how to install a carb as well. It's going to be the whole what do they say, kit and caboodle, right?
It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, I look forward to it. It'll be exciting. Let's get to it. All right, so did our first test. We did the test twice, and it was 5.01 seconds from 0 to 30. I think now would be a good time for us to listen to the stock exhaust, right? And then from there, we'll go ahead and start replacing that exhaust. So I'm going to have a mic kind of in the same spot each time. So you have a mic right here. We'll leave it for the same once we have the new stock or the new exhaust installed as well. So yeah, why not, let's get some noise from this thing. Sweet. Yep. So then, yeah, let's install the new exhaust. Sweet deal. So Jason, do you want to just kind of go over what we're about to do to get to the exhaust, to get the stock one off, and what the plans are?
Sure. So we're going to go ahead and take the Navi storage compartment off. And then there's a panel right in here that we can take off, so that way you'll be able to see the manifold bolts that are up in here. And we got to take off here, 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 and then the whole exhaust should just come off in one piece.
Make it sound so simple.
I mean, when you watch the video, it'll take probably about 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, you gotta love that 6x speed. Sweet. All right, let's get to tearing apart. right, I don't know how many other times we'll have this opportunity. One thing I will say, this plastic piece, you don't have to take this out. We literally did that just so you could see undoing the bolts to the exhaust. But what is the over-under on this thing actually starting without an exhaust?
I mean, I say it'll start. It's going to be loud or obnoxious, but it should start.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know how many chances we're going to get this. So yeah, we should try and start it and see what happens.
All right, here we go.
All right, well, now we know what that sounds like. All right, let's go to start install this exhaust.
All right, so got the old exhaust off, had to take off the mud flap on here because we only had one bolt holding it on once we took the exhaust off, so that came off. That's this piece right here. And that cleans all of this area up, and it looks so much better the way it sits now. To put the new exhaust on though, we're going to use the old exhaust ring gasket. It's going to sit on top of here and it'll go right back up in place. So we're going to loosely get this fitted in there so we can get everything adjusted and tweaked how we need it, and then we'll go through and tighten everything back up.
Got the exhaust all installed here. I think we want to do a few sound comparisons. So it's currently, we have the baffle still inside the exhaust, so I figured we would start it up and make it so it's a clear sound of what that sounds like. If you want to go ahead and start it with that. Yeah, so that is installing the HotLap Japan exhaust. I would say pretty simple.
Really simple.
Yeah, the results I would say are amazing. The sound is so much better.
The sound without the baffle is by far the best side of it. With the baffle, it just sounds like a little bit louder version of the stock exhaust from my point of view. How about you?
Yeah, I would agree. We did do a 0 to 30 mile per hour test with this. What was the result of that?
So the 0 to 30 with the exhaust, that's no jetting or nothing done yet, is 4.99 as an average.
Interesting. Yeah, so with without the exhaust, stock exhaust is 5.01 seconds. with the new exhaust 4.99 without jetting. That makes sense, right? It's more than likely we gained a little from weight reduction, I guess, because I mean that other exhaust was pretty heavy.
Yeah, the other exhaust is like 4 or 5 pounds. Easy.
Yeah, so cool. Well, in the next episode, we will go ahead and install the carb, tune the carb, and see what those results are from there. So please, as always, like, share, subscribe.
And we'll see you next time.
Sweet. Take care. Bye.